Evaluation question 4. How did you use media technologies in the construction, research and planning and evaluation stages? So in terms of research and planning, we used Blogger, which was our main way of managing our blogs. Blogger keeps everything in one place instead of multiple documents across your computer. It has all your blog posts all together so it's easily viewed and easily able to manage. It's easy to follow and organises and manages all your blog posts. It also doesn't take long to get used to. So in AS, obviously I didn't know what I was doing with Blogger because I've never used it, but now in A2 I'm able to use it to my best ability. And it makes blog posts and tasks a lot more interesting to view than whereas it would be on a Word document. The format is easy to add files and that you could get from your computer, such as film posters that we created or our logo that we created. We was able to easily, after we converted it to a JPEG, we're easily allowed to put it onto our blog post and present it onto our tasks. It was also very easy to upload YouTube videos to our blog, as all you had to do was search it. You didn't have to find a link or convert it. All you had to do was search it into the box and the video came up and you could upload it easily to your blog, which was useful when we, for example, uploaded our camera angles and experiment and shot types video. This also creates convergence as it's bringing different technologies together, such as YouTube and Google, etc. Blogger also has a mobile site, so you can view it via a smartphone or a tablet, which makes sure that you can view it on different media products. 10 years ago, we wouldn't have had Blogger, so tasks that I created would have had to been on paper or a Word document. So if it was on paper, that would be very hard to control and keep in check. And if it was on a Word document, there would be numerous files which could be lost. Another website that we used for our research and planning on our trailer was Prezi. Prezi makes normal text look more interesting in terms of research and planning for our trailer. It is a presentation website and is like an advanced version of PowerPoint, able to insert images and videos from YouTube, which was very important in terms of our research and planning. For example, we needed to use YouTube videos in Prezi's when we were talking about our major influences in Task 2, when we had to compare things that we liked from the trailers and what we didn't like. So we took our main 3 influences and put them into video trailers so that we could talk about it while the audience could watch the trailer so they knew what we were talking about. This also creates convergence as we put in different technologies together, which is very important. 10 years ago, we wouldn't have had Prezi and we would have had to use PowerPoint, which, although it does the same thing as Prezi, it's not as advanced and interactive. However, one problem that we found with Prezi was inserting images from other files from our computer, which we wouldn't have had a problem with PowerPoint. In terms of editing for our trailer, we use Photoshop and Final Cut in different ways. We use Photoshop mainly in terms of making our magazine poster and our film poster. Photoshop was easy to use as you was able to use different effects and make it look a lot more professional. One effect that we used to make our film posters look good and professional was making it cartoonised by turning our film poster into sketches and changing the blur and changing different effects that was easy to use and easy to follow using Photoshop to make our poster look very professional and portray it as escape from reality. 10 years ago, we wouldn't have had Photoshop, so we would have had to draw out our magazine poster and our film poster, which wouldn't have looked as professional and we probably wouldn't have attracted our target audience. In terms of editing our actual trailer itself, we use Final Cut Pro X. So Final Cut Pro X was easy to edit with and we found it easy to follow and create a professional trailer. It was easy to blend and cut videos to what we precisely wanted our videos to look like and use it to make a good trailer. Again, we wouldn't have had Final Cut Pro, so we wouldn't have been able to edit our trailer, so it would look a lot less professional and may not have attracted our target audience. In terms of the construction stage of our trailer, we looked at how we filmed and edited our trailer. So first we're going to look at the camera. The camera that we used to film most of the footage of our trailer was the Canon Allegria HD video. It was easy to zoom as you only had a button to press, whereas if we used a picture camera we would have had to twist the lens, which would make our zoom less focused and sometimes shaky. Another good factor of this camera is that it has an image stabilizer, which means that the images come out better and less shaky, which was good when we were trying to edit our trailer, as it was easy to just put the clips together and it just looked quite professional. In terms of the tripod that we used, it was easy for a 180-degree shot. It was easy to film as we just had to manoeuvre the tripod, and also it was easier than using handheld because it was sharp and less shaky than using a handheld camera. 10 years ago we wouldn't have had cameras like the Canon Allegra, so we would have had to use an analog or a camcorder, which is not as advanced as the camera that we have today, and it wouldn't have the abilities such as the zoom button, so it would be harder to create more advanced and imaginative shots, so our trailer would have been a lot more boring and it would not have been as good. In terms of our evaluation stage, we used Prezzies and a green screen and just our camera, which was the Canon Allegra HD video camera. As I've explained Prezzi and our camera before, I will now be explaining how we used a green screen and how it was helpful in our evaluation stage. Green screen makes videos a lot more professional and makes it easier to add videos and images onto a video. We added pictures and videos such as our magazine poster, and we also used videos such as trailers that we wanted to explain how we used in our research and planning as our influences, such as the Trust trailer and the Unfriended trailer. This creates convergence as it's bringing different technologies together, as you're bringing YouTube and you're bringing Photoshop in it because of using the images and the videos. To edit our green screen videos, we used Final Cut Pro like we did to edit our trailer. This was easy as you only had to click on an effect to take away the green and make it black and then edit the videos in. This was a quick process, so it was easy to edit the videos in Final Cut Pro using the green screen. By adding the videos, we had to use the QuickTime player by using a screen recording of the videos and then importing it into Final Cut Pro onto the green screen. So this also was a quick process in making our videos more professional and looking better. 10 years ago we wouldn't have had a green screen, so our videos for evaluation would have been quite boring and less interesting and less interactive, as we wouldn't have been able to explain what we were saying and show our audience what we're talking about.